What's up, Juventini? Are you ready? Are you ready to see the first look of Thiago Motta's Juve? Because today we are in action in a preseason friendly against Nuremberg. All right, we're going to go through the projected lineup for that match. Then we are going to get to the two finalized sales happening today with a finalized purchase immediately to follow and getting finalized today with the plan shifting to the attack. And apparently Juve have already chosen their top target in attack, and speculation heats up and ramps up around Fede Chiesa as expected with his return to camp. It's leaving fans feeling like we are about to regret these moves going down. Are we going to regret it? Let's go through it together right now. I'm Berto. This is the AJC, your channel dedicated to Juventus. It is July 26th. Let's rock. So, as stated, Juve is going to be in their first preseason friendly against Nuremberg today. I have the projected lineups. We're going to go through it later on in this video, but I'm reminding everybody we have a live watch along together on this channel. Hope to see you all there as we share the first look of Thiago Motta's Juve. Now we get to finalize deals. Everything with Sule and Roma is completed. Fabrizio Romano announces that it is 26 million euro purchase, 2 million easy incentives, 2 million difficult incentives with 10% future sell-on clause. When it comes to Huijsen, it is completed with the move to Bournemouth, all right? And the medicals are set to go down tomorrow for that one. And it is said Toribo, the immediate target alongside Cope Miners, is looking to get finalized today. New discussions will happen between Juve and Nice to wrap up that deal. It is loan with purchase with a total sum of 30 to 35 million euros for Toribo. The player has already had an agreement for weeks with Juventus. All right, for Cope Miners, next week is the week where Juve starts to push Atalanta for that move. All right, but the attack is the main focus for Juventus. Okay, and we are getting the plan laid out. The plan is as follows. Juve has two names at the left wing that they are looking to make an investment on. One is Adeyemi, the second is Galeno from Porto. All right, on the right side, they're looking for a loan. They're looking for a loan of Sancho or Conceição. All right, now everybody's wondering what is going to happen with Chiesa. Where's Chiesa in all of this? He has returned to camp, and the plan, according to Nico Schira, is still to sell Fede Chiesa as there is no renewal on the table. Schira says we could sell him for 20 million euros, all right? And there are still rumblings around Tottenham's interest and them getting ready to present an offer to Juventus, which could be between 25 and 30 million euros, all right? So let's see what happens, but all signs are still indicating that Giuntoli and Juve want to move Fede Chiesa. As far as the attack goes and those listed names, well, Adeyemi is emerging as apparently the top target, and we know that there has been contacts between the player's entourage and Giuntoli while the team has been in Germany. Today, the report suggests that Giuntoli has presented his offer to the player, all right, and they are looking for that agreement before they strike with Borussia Dortmund. The reports also give you a little bit of a background to it that Giuntoli has long admired Adeyemi and wanted him at Napoli years ago. So this is the latest. Is Adeyemi going to be the one Juve is actively hunting for? That's what the signs point to. As far as are we going to regret this, because a lot of fans are saying losing Sule and Chiesa is definitely going to be a regretful decision. And if you're asking me, well, maybe, just maybe, it would be a regretful decision, okay? As far as Sule and Huijsen go, they could definitely become top players, all right? But for Juve right now, it is about getting the best ready now team available and possible, all right? So some sacrifices have to be made. I completely understand that. Moving Chiesa in the same window as moving Sule, for me, my top work out of this would be keeping Chiesa, giving him a 1-year renewal, all right, and bringing in Conceição on a loan, all right? So that is what I would actually do in this window. However, everything that we are seeing from the outside looking in tells me the relationship is done and dusted between Juve and Chiesa. I'm not buying into Chiesa not being a plan for Thiago Motta and his Juventus. I believe this has always been Giuntoli versus Chiesa, and I don't know what Fede has done, but my guess is that something happened behind the scenes that has led Juve to just want to say goodbye to the player. Those are my thoughts. You guys know the drill, all right? Weigh in on what you would do in the attack, and if you think Juve is going to regret these moves of Sule, Huijsen, and potentially even saying goodbye to Chiesa this window, all right? When it comes to Fabio Moretti, Como is set to come in apparently with a healthy offer for the player. It has always been reported Juve's intentions are still to keep Moretti as their property, but will something give if the offer is strong enough? Let's wait and see. And now, back to the match today that's going to take place between Nuremberg and Juventus. All right, I've got your projected lineup, and don't forget to join me for that watch along. But it is as follows when it comes to the lineup: Di Gregorio, Cambiaso as your right back, Gatti and Giallo as your center backs, Cabal as your left back, the two-man pivot of Locatelli and Kefren Taram, and then your three across: Weah, Fagioli, and Sekulov, with Vlahovic leading the line. All right, that is your projected lineup. I'm looking forward to seeing Malta's team in action and hope to see you all there for the watch along. That wraps up your news break. You guys know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join our AJC army, but let me know what you think about all the news you heard here today. And until later on today for that first preseason friendly, fino alla fine, forza Juventus. Ciao tutti.